36 ordinary faces.
For one of them, what happens this week will change their life forever.
But only one of them has got what it takes to bluff their way to £1 million.
This is PokerFace.
This is PokerFace. And here are your hosts, Ant and Dec.
Welcome to PokerFace, the £1 million question and answer quiz where you don't have to get any of the questions right to win. All you need is the ability to bluff and nerves of steel.
Every night this week, we'll have 6 different contestants, and every night, the person with the best poker face wins £50,000. Then, they'll return on Sunday for the grand final, where someone is guaranteed to become a millionaire.
Yes. But first things first, they've got to get through tonight's show. And we started things off yesterday when we brought them together for the very first time to say hello, have a friendly chat, and lie through their teeth about how intelligent they were.
Just for you at home, here's what happened.
Good afternoon, you lot. I'm Oliver, Holroyd Pierce.
The ding-dong, James Hewitt type of the bunch.
Son of a judge and grandson of a law lord. My hobbies include skiing, shooting, fishing and partying quite a lot.
So I think he maybe might not be as posh as he's letting on.
That's me in a nutshell.
What do you actually do?
Business development manager in the financial markets.
He quite scared me.
My name's Neha, I'm 17 years of age.
Looks a timid, innocent, sweet young thing.
Currently I'm studying human biology, art, psychology and computing because I'm a bit of a nerd with the computers.
I believe she is a smiling assassin.
I'm going to have to keep a close eye on Neha because I think she could do really well.
My name's Sarah. I have 2 children and I'm married. As a family, we support Liverpool.
I don't believe that Sarah's a Liverpool fan, quite frankly.
I hate to say it, but I'm not too worried about Sarah as an opponent.
My name is Craig, I'm 37 and I'm the doctor in Scotland's female prison.
He's very young to be a doctor.
And I advise the Justice Minister with regards to health issues in custody.
Perhaps he has a friend who holds that position.
I think that's all I'll say about myself just now.
It was just one huge bluff. Hello, I'm Chris. I have 2 sons and 2 gorgeous granddaughters. I've been on The Weakest Link.
How did you do in The Weakest Link?
I won. Yeah.
How much did you win?
£2,620. I completely made that one up. I can't think of anything else to tell you now. Except I love life.
I'm not worried about Chris. I think her age will go against her in the competition.
She might trip up because she was sweating a little bit.
Hi, I'm Rob. I'm 25. I teach in a school in Ilfracombe.
I don't think teachers are generally that good looking.
I teach 11 to 18.
He's a cross between Matthew Fox from Lost and Shane Ward.
I do some surf instructing.
He gives the impression that he's very sort of carefree, easy, you know, surfer. I firmly believe that he's bluffing big time.
So, tonight's winner will be whoever has the best poker face. But just what is a poker face? I don't know, Dec. What's a poker face?
Well, it's an expression from playing poker. When you don't want your opponents to know what cards you've got, you put on your poker face.
Right, I see. But I don't play poker, though.
No, you don't have to play poker. It's just an expression when you play a game or when you don't want people to know what you're thinking, you just put on your poker face.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
Good. That's good. I get it.
Yeah.
Where do I get them?
What?
The old poker face. Where do you get them? I don't wear anything. You know what I'm like. I put a mask on.
No. Look, I'll demonstrate, all right? Say I was one of tonight's contestants and I didn't want my opponents to know how well I was doing. I'd do this face.
Right, I get it now.
You see?
I'm with you, I'm with you.
You try.
Okay.
You have a go. Pretend I'm one of your opponents, and you don't want me to know how well you're doing. Give me your best poker face. Go on.
I'm doing really well.
I think it could be a long night, ladies and gentlemen. Let's meet our first 6 contenders. Let's welcome the contestants. We have Oliver,
Sarah,
Neha,
Craig,
Chris,
and Rob.
welcome to all 6 of you. Here is how we play. There are 5 rounds, and in each one our contestants answer questions to win money. Now, they can see how much money they've won on the screen in front of them, but they have absolutely no idea how anyone else is doing.
At the end of each round, we will lose one contestant, but that person might not be the one who's got the most questions wrong.
That's because this game requires the ability to bluff and to recognise when your opponent is bluffing. So if someone's good at holding their nerve, they could stay in the game no matter how many questions they get wrong.
And if they win tonight, not only do they win £50,000, they'll come back on Sunday when they'll be playing for the ultimate prize, a guaranteed £1 million.
Dangling like a carrot in front of you all. Right, on with round 1 then. Each correct answer is worth £500. Good luck to all 6 of you. Let's play Poker Face. Question 1. For what kind of CD did Vicky Pollard swap her baby in the TV series Little Britain? Was it A, Girls Aloud, B, Westlife, or C, Robbie Williams? The correct answer was B, Westlife.
Question 2. What is the collective noun for a group of rhinoceroses? A, charge. B, clash. C, crash. The answer is C, crash.
Question 3. CH is the international license plate code for which country? A, the Czech Republic, B, Hungary, or C, Switzerland? The correct answer is C, Switzerland.
Question 4. Tahini is a smooth, oily paste made from which ground seeds? A, pumpkin seeds, B, sunflower seeds, C, sesame seeds. The answer is C, sesame seeds.
Question 5. Which of these Harry Potter spells is used to lock doors? A, Accio, B, Colloportus, or C, Langlock? The answer is B, Colloportus.
Question 6. How many grandchildren does the Queen have? A, 5, B, 6, C, 7. The answer is C, 7.
Question 7. Traditionally, what is the alcoholic ingredient in a screwdriver cocktail? Is it A, vodka, B, tequila, or C, rum? The answer is A, vodka.
Question 8, your final question in this round. In geometry, what is the correct term for an angle measuring between 90 and 180 degrees? A, reflex, B, obtuse, C, acute. The answer is B, obtuse.
And that's the end of round 1. Just for you at home, here's the leaderboard.
Oliver, Sarah and Chris got 5 questions right and they're tied at the top of the board, whilst Craig and Rob have had bad rounds. Only 2 out of 8 correct. They might both be thinking they're at the bottom of the board. But in fact, Neha is bottom, as she only got 1 right. All 3 are going to need great poker faces if they're to bluff their rivals that they've done better than they have.
Now, our contestants didn't see that, so they have no idea of each of the scores.
In a minute, we'll have to lose 1 contestant. That's going to be the person at the bottom of the leaderboard who'll be eliminated and leave with nothing. If you think that's you, you have two options. One is to fold, which means you choose to get out of the game at this point and get to keep the money you've won so far.
Or two, try and bluff your opponents into thinking you've done better than them in the hope that they might fold and leave the game taking the money they've won so far. And you live on to fight another round.
Neha, the youngest contestant tonight. How did you find the questions?
Yeah, easy.
Really?
Easy enough, yeah.
I suppose because, you know, you haven't left school, so all that information is still fresh in your mind?
Yes. Nice way to put it.
Now, when you all met up yesterday for the first time, you know, you all had a chat with each other. Rob, you told everybody you were a teacher. Do you all believe that?
Well, my teachers didn't look like him. I'd have stayed at school. And...
Not longer.
Romance could be blossoming down this end.
He also said he was a surfer, but I do think it's time he bought himself a new board. Time to go, Rob.
Ooh. What do you think of the other lot, then, Rob?
I reckon they're full of it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Have you made up your mind about who's dangerous, who's not?
I think if I met them on the street, I think they're all pretty dangerous looking.
Who do you think's struggling?
I think Sarah's struggling.
Sarah, what about you? Oh.
Nah, I'm not going to fold. I got the Lamborghini on order already, so...
Oh, you're thinking ahead?
Yeah, way ahead.
You going to fold, Oliver? Or are you staying with us?
I'm certainly staying with you.
Do you have a good round?
Very good, thanks.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's like being back at school. My
Really?
parents will not have wasted the fees.
So where would you put yourself then? It's only round one, it's difficult to say on the leaderboard. Are you top, Oliver?
If not, top two.
Chris, how was that round for you?
Perfect.
Do you mean you got them all right?
Yes.
That will make you joint top with me, then.
That was good.
So, Oliver, you must be third.
So, Oliver, going back to some of the questions, a question about the Queen's grandchildren there. Now, have you got any royal connections?
I've met some.
Who have you met?
I've met Wills and Harry.
Right.
And when I was very little, I used to go to parties with Lady Helen Windsor. As she is now.
We've met Wills and Harry as well, haven't we?
Yes.
Nice one.
It was a very nice day.
It was
Yeah,
very
it was lovely. Well, will anybody fold? Who will hold their nerve? And will somebody be going home with absolutely nothing? We'll find out in just a few minutes. Don't go away. Welcome back to PokerFace, the show where you can bluff your way to Sunday night's final, where one person will win the ultimate prize of £1 million.
Yes. Unfortunately, one of you isn't going to get that chance, as we're about to lose our first contestant. They've all got a very important decision to make. If they think they're at the bottom of the leaderboard, they can choose to fold. And that means they get to go home and keep all the money they've won so far.
But if they think they've bluffed their rivals, they can hold their nerve and hope someone else folds instead. But if no one folds, then whoever is at the bottom of that leaderboard will be eliminated and leave with nothing.
Take a step forward. It's time for the face-off.
Now, you've got just 10 seconds to decide whether or not to fold. To keep your cash, all you have to do is hit that button in front of you before the 10 seconds is up.
But it'll mean that's it for your chances of winning tonight's £50,000. Any last words for each other before we go into the countdown?
Rob, I quit now. Still set. Go on.
Well, 6 contestants, 6 poker faces. Let's start the countdown.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
So, no one's folded. That means one of you has made a big mistake. Oliver, is it you?
Certainly not.
Sarah, is it you?
Nah, I got them all right.
Neha, is it you?
Nope.
Craig, is it you?
No.
Chris?
No.
Rob, is it you?
No way.
It's one of you. And it's time to reveal which one of you has lost everything you've won so far tonight.
The person going home with absolutely nothing is... Neha.
Neha, you've lost your place on PokerFace. Come with me. So, You're out of there.
Yep.
And you've got no money either. You didn't
No,
fold. Why
it was
didn't you fold?
I was thinking about it, actually.
Uh-huh.
And then I thought, £500, just risk it.
It was worth
Compared
taking
to
the
what,
risk.
Yeah, compared to what you could win.
Who do you think is going to win?
I think Oliver might win.
Who do you think was down there at the bottom of the leaderboard, apart from you?
Rob. I don't believe he's a teacher.
Why?
He's too cool to be a teacher.
He is a teacher, though.
It's
He is a
true?
teacher, yes.
No way.
Yeah. Let's have a look at the leaderboard.
Oliver's
Wow.
at the top.
Spot on. Rob's down the
yeah.
bottom there. You're on 500.
Oh, well,
Have you enjoyed yourself?
I have. It's
Good.
been a wicked experience.
Neha didn't fold, so she leaves with nothing. Craig and Rob are both bottom and must improve to be sure of staying in the game. As the money goes up, there's more to win and there's more to lose.
So it's on to round 2. Everyone here is still in with a chance of tonight's £50,000 and making it to Sunday's £1 million final.
There are only 5 questions per round from now on, and in this round there were £750 each. Every question is vital to your chances of success. Good luck to all of you. Here's round 2. Question 1. Elton John's birth name is Reginald Kenneth Dwight, but what has he legally changed his middle name to? A. Hercules, B. Hermes, C. Homer. The answer is A. Hercules.
Question 2. In which country was Shakespeare's Hamlet set? A. Sweden, B. Norway, C. Denmark. The answer was C. Denmark.
Question 3. What type of cheese is traditionally used to make a Caesar salad? A. Feta, B. Gouda, C. Parmesan. The answer is C. Parmesan.
Question 4. Which of the following was not one of the 10 plagues of Egypt? A. Frogs, B. Hail, or C. Rats? The correct answer was C. Rats.
And your final question, question 5. Which lord is said to have kept a live bear whilst he was a student at Trinity College, Cambridge? A. Lord Byron, B. Lord Brocket, C. Lord Beaverbrook. The answer is A. Lord Byron. So that's the end of round 2. Remember, our contestants know their own scores, but they have no idea how their rivals have done. So just for you at home, here's the leaderboard.
Sarah takes the lead, but with only 2 right in this round, she might not realise how well she's doing. Oliver and Chris got 4 out of 5 questions wrong. So are they thinking that they should fold? It's Craig who's bottom, and he's going out if no one folds. In such a low-scoring round, great poker faces are essential for everyone.
So everyone knows how things stand, except you lot.
How are you doing, Sarah?
I'm fine. I'm a drama student, so I knew, you know, obviously the Denmark question, Hamlet.
Right.
Live Elton John, so that was easy for me. And the others were quite self-explanatory as well.
Well, if you're doing really well, who's struggling? Who's going?
I think Rob probably is struggling a bit. He doesn't look like he's into his drama much.
On the contrary, I've done some drama teaching.
Oliver, I think, probably because there was no royal questions in that round, so he might be struggling a bit.
There was one about a lord. Did you get that one, Oliver?
Certainly did. Lord Byron, old chum.
Oliver, how was that round?
That was a much better round, actually.
Really?
Yeah, I felt strong in every question.
How was it for you then, Craig?
Same as last round. Excellent again.
Yeah?
Yes.
So you're still top of the leaderboard, are you?
I am indeed.
Who's just under you? Who's number 2 on the leaderboard?
Chris is probably number 2.
Craig, I'm number 1.
You're only joint number 1. Rob's still twitching away in his seat.
Chris, good round?
Yeah, I had a good round.
You confident about how you're doing so far?
Yeah, I'm quite comfortable. I want to stay here.
Who do you think's doing badly then, Chris?
Hate to say it, but my little surfer dude here.
Rob?
You got enough to buy a trip to Hawaii and a new board.
You'll be gutted if you leave 4 or 5 grand behind. OK?
How's will you with Craig?
I just think on a teacher's wage, you need to be very careful, Rob. You know?
They've really got it in for you.
I know, yeah.
Haven't they, Rob?
I think that they must obviously feel threatened by the teacher.
Just have a look at that money in front of you there. That's what you're playing with here. That's what you risk losing if you are at the bottom of the leaderboard and you don't fold. OK? Well, they've all tried to outbluff their rivals. We're about to find out who's got the best poker face. Take a step forward, all of you. It's time for the face-off.
OK, if you think you're in last place, you should cut and run with the cash you've won. But if no one falls, you'll be out with nout.
Think very, very carefully about what you're going to do. How are those around you doing? Have they got a better poker face than you? This is your last chance to find out. Any last words you'd like to say to each other?
Quick while you're ahead, guys.
Quick while you're behind, Rob.
5 contestants, 5 poker faces. Start the countdown.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
So no one has folded, which means that someone's lost a lot of money. Oliver, is it you?
Definitely not.
Sarah, is it you?
No.
Craig, is it you?
Not possible.
Chris?
Nope.
Rob, is it you?
No way.
It is one of you. The person with the least amount of money and going home with absolutely nothing is... Craig.
Craig, you've lost your place on PokerFace. Come with me. So you didn't fold.
I didn't fold.
Which means you've lost £2,500.
That's the game.
Why didn't you fold?
Oh, I was spectacularly useless. I was desperately trying to bluff somebody else off. I was trying to pressure Rob.
Why him? Was it just... Did he appear the weakest?
He was nervous at the meeting yesterday.
Right.
And he was a wee bit fidgety in his chair, so I was hoping that was a sign he wasn't doing well, but I genuinely don't know.
Who do you think's doing well out there?
I think Chrissy was, if I could have hung around, would have been the competition. I think she's the one who's going to have the strongest knowledge. Somebody would probably have to bluff her off, I suspect.
Right. Let's show the leaderboard and see how things stand at the moment. You obviously are bottom. Rob, yeah, just above you.
I'm surprised to see Sarah top, I have to say.
Who do you think will win it?
I still think Chris will win it.
You think she'll see the others off?
I think she'll come through.
So it's goodbye to Craig, and we're now left with just 4 contestants. One of them has the right combination of skill, nerve and bluff to walk away with tonight's £50,000 and a place in Sunday's £1 million final.
Find out which one in just a few minutes. Don't go away.
Welcome back to PokerFace, where we're down to 4 contestants. One of them will win £50,000 tonight. Then they'll come back on Sunday and do it all again. They'll then be playing for a guaranteed £1 million. Just for you at home, here's how the leaderboard looks so far.
Sarah's at the top of the board, whilst Oliver, Chris and Rob all share second position. With everybody so close, one wrong answer could mean the end of the game for any one of them.
So the money is really starting to build up now. Every right answer in this next round is worth £1,000. Good luck, everybody. Here's round 3. Question 1. How many men did the Grand Old Duke of York march to the top of the hill? Was it A, 1,000, B, 5,000, or C, 10,000? The answer is C, 10,000.
Question 2. Quicksilver is another name for which element? A, mercury, B, platinum, C, zinc. The answer is A, mercury.
Question 3. What is the outer bull worth in a standard game of darts? A, 25, B, 35, or C, 50? The answer is A, 25.
Question 4. In the cartoon of the same name, what breed of dog is Scooby-Doo? A, Alsatian, B, Great Dane, C, Sheepdog. The answer is B, Great Dane.
And finally, in this round, question 5. Which word describes a tree that sheds its leaves every year? A, coniferous, B, deciduous, or C, evergreen? The answer is B, deciduous.
So that's the end of that round. Has it changed the leaderboard? Just for you at home, here it is.
Sarah and Oliver both scored a perfect 5 out of 5. Rob had a great round too. 4 right answers must have boosted his confidence. Chris has dropped to the bottom of the board for the first time in the game. She risks losing over £6,000 if she doesn't fold. To avoid going out, she must poker face one of her rivals into folding instead.
Remember, that was just for you at home. How do our contestants think they're doing? How do you think you're doing, Chris?
OK, thank you very much, yeah.
Good round?
And, yeah. The Grand Old Duke of York's easy. Play darts.
Can you name the other members of Scooby-Doo, then?
I can't actually, no. I just remember that bloody dog.
Rob, how are you doing?
Yeah, I'm really confident.
Who do you think's doing badly?
I think Chris might be struggling a bit now.
Right. Sarah, what about you? Was that a good round for you?
That was a wicked round.
Did you get them all right, then?
Got them all right.
What was that type of tree?
Deciduous.
Oh, really? And what are the others?
Well, the evergreen and coniferous. The evergreen
what's
is
an evergreen?
always... The evergreen is just evergreen. Obviously. And coniferous. I don't know about that, but I got it right anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Where were you on the leaderboard, Sarah?
I'd say I was first.
I don't think you are.
Well, you're a bit old. You might be losing your memory a bit.
Oliver, are you a darts player?
Certainly am, mate.
You get that one?
Oliver, do they have darts in your country club?
Yeah, they do, actually.
Oh, really?
In
I
yours?
thought it wasn't a gentleman's sport.
I'll tell you, there's a lot of good money on it.
So where's the World Darts Championship held then, Oliver?
Well, I know that the...
Oh, too many O's there.
Hang on. That big shopping centre place.
Oh. Right, OK.
Oliver, did you get them all right in that round, then?
Of course I did.
OK. Well, obviously, we have to lose somebody at the end of this round. Somebody is down at the bottom of the leaderboard. Take a look at that money in front of you. That's what you're playing with.
Well, someone's time is up. Take a step forward. It's time for the face-off.
Now, if you think you're at the bottom of that leaderboard, this is your last chance to fold and keep that money that you've won so far.
But it's a risk. The wrong decision could lose you the chance to be £1 million richer. Any last words?
If anyone is worried, please bail out. I don't want anyone to go away with no money this time. It's not me.
Yeah, I feel the same.
So magnanimous of you. You don't actually look like a Scooby fan to me, though, Oliver.
Scooby-Doo!
And that's just confirmed it for me.
OK. 4 contestants, 4 poker faces. Hands by your buttons, please. Let's start the countdown.
9, 8,
Hawaii.
7, 6,
It's a lot of money for that.
There's a lot of money. A lot of football matches and... Hawaii.
fold.
Well done.
So Rob has folded. But was it the right thing to do? Rob, come with me. Rob, you have just let out a massive sigh of relief as we walked in here.
Absolutely.
What's it like out there?
Nerve-wracking.
Is it?
Yeah, horrible.
You take away £7,250.
Yeah.
Why did you fold?
No, it's a lot of money.
Yeah.
Like, that's a good surfing holiday.
Is that what you're going to do with it?
That's exactly what I'm going to do with it, yeah.
Get away surfing?
Yeah, too right. I did so bad in the first couple of rounds, and I thought the more I go on, then I think the more chance I think I was going to be at the bottom.
Who do you think's doing well out there?
I think Sarah seems to be sort of... is bluffing her way completely through it. I reckon Chris.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Let's take a look and see if you did make the right decision. You didn't.
Get it.
You didn't, mate. You're £1,000 better off than Chris. She's on 6,250. You could have survived another round, earned some more money.
I was thinking about it as well.
Chris has poker faced you.
She has indeed. Never trust old ladies.
So Rob takes home £7,250 after Chris forced him into folding too early. But as the money goes up again, she needs a good round to catch up with the others.
So, just 3 contestants left. One of you 3 will win £50,000 tonight and take a place in Sunday's final when one person is guaranteed £1 million.
You're now playing for £1,250 per question. Getting just one answer wrong could send you from the top of the leaderboard straight down to the bottom. Good luck. Here's round 4. Question 1. Which of these is not a character in the TV series The OC? A. Lucas Scott, B. Marissa Cooper, C. Ryan Atwood. The answer is A. Lucas Scott.
Question 2. In the scale of C major, which note is the 6th tone? A, B, B, or C, C? The correct answer is A.
Question 3. Snooker is played with 22 balls. How many of them are red? A. 13, B. 14, C. 15. The answer is C. 15.
Question 4. ABBA's final UK #1 was in 1980. What was it? A. Fernando, B. Super Trooper, or C. Take a Chance on Me? The correct answer was B. Super Trooper.
And question 5. According to the signpost at John O'Groats, how many miles is it to Land's End? A. 674, B. 774, C. 874. The answer is C. 874.
Lot of money on offer there. A good round could have made all the difference, as could a bad round. Just for you at home, here's the leaderboard.
Oliver's knocked Sarah off the top for the first time, but he's ahead by just £500. Only 2 right for Sarah might have shaken her confidence, but it's Chris who's still bottom of the board. She poker-faced Rob into folding when he didn't need to. Can she do the same to Sarah or Oliver? If not, her £10,000 is at risk.
So that's how it stands.
Sarah.
That was just a brilliant round for me. I
Was
love the OC, love ABBA. I did the Welsh leg of a walk, which went from Land's End to John O'Groats, so I knew how many that was. And the others I got right. I can't even remember them now, but I got them right.
Good round, then.
Wicked rounds, yeah.
Do you believe she got them all right, Chris?
I don't know about the Land's End to John O'Groats, because I don't know that you're much of a walker, Sarah.
What do you mean? Well, hey, listen,
actually...
I walk, I don't run.
Oh, yeah, I understand that.
Oliver, how was your round?
Mine was pretty good.
Oh,
Pretty
come on,
good.
then tell me the cast of the OC, Oliver.
Well, I've actually watched it, and I know that Ryan was the main character. He was the guy who was taken in by the family, and Marissa was the neighbour who was the bird he went out with.
Well done, Oliver. Chris.
Yeah.
Chris, do you watch the OC?
I don't, actually, but I got it right.
Yeah? Bit of a lucky guess then, was it?
No, I used to live in America, and you can calculate which of the names they use over there.
I see. How did you do with the other questions? Was that a hard round?
Would you believe this? My nephew's just cycling from John O'Groats to Land's End, and I text him every day to say, where are you now?
And now you're going to tell us you play snooker as well.
As a matter of fact, I do.
What's the blue ball worth then, Chris?
The blue is worth, just a minute, 7. No, it isn't, it's 5. It's 5.
So if you've all done really, really well in that round, Oliver, who's leaving?
Oliver is.
Oliver.
Certainly not. I'm afraid it's a lot more walking for Sarah.
Oliver.
Sarah, who's leaving?
Definitely Oliver.
Chris, who's
I
leaving?
think, Oliver, you're a decent chap, and you should bow out with a little bit of dignity right now.
That's awfully kind of you, Chris. I appreciate your
I
concern.
am thinking of you.
OK. Only 2 of you can reach the final. One of you is about to leave. Take a good look at your screen. You can keep the money you see in front of you.
How well are the others around you doing? Are they doing better than you? Are they doing worse than you?
It's a big decision. Take a step forward. It's time for the face-off. Remember, if you want to keep that money you've earned so far, just hit the button. That's all you've got to do.
But remember, you're only one step away from tonight's final. Just about to start the countdown. Is there anything you want to say to each other before the 10-second countdown?
I guarantee I'm staying.
I guarantee you're going to lose your dignity.
Yeah, I think you're going, mate.
We shall see. 3 contestants, 3 poker faces. Hands by your buttons. Start the countdown.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6,
Come on, we'll do it at the last.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
So no one has folded. You know what that means. One of you has just made the biggest mistake of the night.
The person with the least amount of money going home with absolutely nothing is... Gonna find out in 3 minutes. Don't go away. Welcome back to PokerFace, where it's time to find out who's made tonight's final. A few moments ago, these three contestants had the chance to fold and keep the money they had won so far tonight. None of them took that chance. For one of them, everything they've gone through has been for nothing. Oliver, is it you?
Definitely not.
Sarah, is it you?
No.
Chris, is it you?
Not me, neither.
Well, the person with the least amount of money and going home with absolutely nothing is... Chris.
Chris, you've lost your place on PokerFace. Come and join me. Come on, Chris. You didn't fold?
No.
Did it ever cross your mind?
A tiny weeny bit, and then I looked at Oliver and I thought, no, I'm not going to fold.
Which means you've just lost £10,000. You were bottom of the leaderboard. Who do you think's top?
Oliver, hate to say it.
You
Sticks
think so?
in the throat.
Let's have a look. Let's show you how things stand at the moment. Not a lot in it.
No, there wasn't.
Only £500 in it between those two. Who do you think's going to win out of those two?
I hope it's Sarah.
You hope it's Sarah?
I do, yeah.
Your heart says Sarah.
My heart says Sarah. Possibly my head says Oliver. And neither of them will back down. Well, I hope Sarah doesn't back down.
So it's goodbye to Chris, and that means we have tonight's finalists. Oliver and Sarah have seen off all their opponents, and one of them is about to win £50,000 and a place in Sunday's £1 million final.
They need to work out their own strategy and, at the same time, work out what their opponent's strategy is. Get it wrong and they risk losing all the money they've won so far tonight.
Just for you at home, here's a reminder of how things stand as we go into this final round.
It couldn't be closer. Oliver is still only £500 ahead of Sarah. So for both of them, there's only one wrong answer between success and failure.
OK, for the last round, every correct answer is now worth £1,500. So there's a total of £7,500 on offer.
Good luck to the both of you. Here is the final round. Question 1. Who developed a vaccination against smallpox? Was it A, Charles Babbage, B, Marie Curie, or C, Edward Jenner? The answer was C, Edward Jenner.
Question 2. Which of these is not one of the G8 countries? A, Canada, B, Italy, C, Spain. The answer is C, Spain.
Question 3. In The Lion King, what is the name of Mufasa's brother? Is it A, Zazu, B, Scar, or C, Nala? The answer is B, Scar.
Question 4. Where was Prince Charles invested as the Prince of Wales in 1969? A, Cardiff, B, Caerphilly, C, Carnarvon. The answer is C, Carnarvon.
And finally, tonight, question 5. How many neck bones does an owl have? A, 7, B, 14, C, 21. The answer is B, 14. That's it. Just for you at home, here is the result.
3 correct answers for both contestants means Oliver is top and has won £50,000 and the first place in the final. But only if he doesn't fold. Sarah can still win if she can persuade Oliver to hit the button. But it's a big risk, and with £16,000 to lose, is it one she's willing to take?
Again, a lot of money up for grabs in that round. Take a look at the money in front of you. If you make the wrong decision now, you risk losing it all.
Oliver, how are you feeling?
I'm feeling very good, relaxed.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Not nervous at all?
No, how about you?
I'm fine. I was slightly nervous at the beginning of the show.
Was that meeting me?
Yeah, but now I've kind of got over it.
OK.
Some funny questions in there. Bones in an owl's neck. How does anybody know that answer?
Because it has to be an equal number of bones, and it was the only equal number in there, so it had to be 14.
Sarah, how are you feeling down there?
I feel great after that round. That's done it for me.
Really?
Yeah. I'm Welsh, so I knew about Prince Charles and Carnarvon. Yeah, well, I got a little win and he's just done projects and things like that, so that was easy, really.
Good round for you, then.
Yeah, wicked.
Listen, you've both done fantastically well to get here in the final and see off all your other opponents. Oliver, you're going to fold, you're going to walk away, or you're going to win that 50,000?
Well, Anthony, I'm going to stay. I'm not going to fold.
Do you think you've amassed enough money?
Oh, definitely, yeah.
Sarah, are you going to fold? Are you thinking of folding, or have you done enough?
No way, not at all. Why would I after that round? I think I've only answered 2 incorrect the whole time, and I think that was in the first round.
It's the moment of truth, then. Take a step forward, the pair of you. It's time for the final face-off.
Oliver, Sarah, there are 3 possible outcomes. Number 1, you fold, keeping everything you've won so far. But if you do that, you hand your opponent tonight's £50,000 and the place in Sunday night's £1 million final.
Number 2 is you hold your nerve and choose not to fold. Now, if you're at the top of the leaderboard, if you have amassed the most money, then you win tonight's £50,000 and you come back on Sunday for the £1 million final.
And number 3, you hold your nerve and choose not to fold, but you have the least amount of money, then you lose everything.
Now, you've both got a massive decision to make. Think about it very, very carefully. The next few minutes could really change your life.
Any last words to each other before we start the final countdown?
Oliver, I didn't tell you this before, but our quiz pub team has just won the Nationals. Yeah. And I've also just been to the Italian World Quizzing Championships, and I came second. So, if you want to lose your money, don't hit the button.
I'm not going to lose it, because I'm afraid you're going to have to fold. And
Good
I
on
don't
you.
want you to lose yours.
Good luck.
Thank you.
OK, 2 contestants, 2 poker faces. Only you at home know who should hit the button. Hands by your buttons, please. Let's start the countdown.
10, 9, 8, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Fold.
Oliver has fallen, which means that Sarah has just won £50,000! Well done. Congratulations, Sarah. Well done, Oliver. Look at that. Well done, mate.
Oliver. Congratulations, Sarah. You've just won £50,000 and place in Sunday's £1 million grand final. How'd you feel?
Fantastic! Come on!
Did you think you were in the lead?
Yes.
Yeah?
Of course I was,
You were definite about that?
Definite.
Well, you're £50,000 richer and you're
Definite.
coming back to play for the million on Sunday. How'd you feel about that?
Come on, England! And I'm Welsh.
Well done to you. Congratulations, Sarah.
Oliver, you folded, which means you're guaranteed to take home your money. But was it the right decision?
I think, ultimately, yes.
OK.
I think Sarah played a brilliant game, and I really wish her the best for the final. I think she's going to knock them dead.
Thank you.
And I think I also won by folding at the right time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I can't tell you, Oliver, you've made that decision to fold. I can tell you that that was the wrong decision. You were actually £500 ahead of Sarah. You had 16,500. Sarah had £16,000. So if you had have hung on for one more second, you would be £50,000 richer, and you'd be coming back to play for £1 million.
That's the game.
But you do take away £16,500, which is not to be sniffed at, and you've been a great competitor. Ladies and gentlemen, Oliver!
Sarah, so not only did you won £50,000 and booked your place in the grand final, you poker-faced him. You completely poker-faced him at the end there.
I did, sorry.
You played a good game. Congratulations. We'll see you again on Sunday. Sarah, everybody, well done. So, Sarah's booked a place in the grand final on Sunday night. We'll be back tomorrow night when we'll be joined by 6 more people trying to bluff their way to £1 million.
We will see you then. Thanks for watching, everybody. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Next tonight, the celebs are back and the heat is on. Join Patrick Keelty and Fern Cotton for the new series of Love Island. While over on ITV3, it's business as usual for Frost with death threats, arson and a staff shortage to beat. While on 4, there's a chance to see highlights of the WBU middleweight title fight in the Big Fight Live.